Good morning, Yasmin. How you doing? Good morning. Give me 1 sec. Okay, pop out chats. Boom, boom. All right. TikTok. All right, live on YouTube. All right, let's go ahead and cover today's watch list then. So, first up on our watch list, we have COSM. Now, I am watching COSM for the possible move higher. We had a nice bounce off the 200 SMA with nice increasing volume on the 5-minute here. Now, what I would like to see from this is actually to hold this 228, hold 200 SMA. Ideally, could pull back into this area and have a nice higher low for a nice break higher. We might be able to see this kind of push up, make a higher low, and then might see a washout long. But again, there's no news on COSM, so we got to be very careful with that. We have VIVK gapping up a crazy amount, still just about 100% increase on VIVK, around 80%. VIVK contract for sale of asphalt from Utah facility, up to 250 million over 10 years. So they have a lot. They have some news. VIVK has news. COSM does not. COSM has around 16.4 million in volume today, with an average of 65,000. So this is very COSM has very high relative volume and a low float at just sitting under 10 million. So we also have VIVK with around a 5.35 million in volume with an average of 200,000. Again, another 10 million in float. So very low float with news VIVK. We have AFib breaking out of this kind of pattern to the upside with a nice false breakout to the downside. Shares are trading higher if the company announced agreement to fund strategic growth properties. I believe that's what it said. Priorities. Now, AFib is gapping up 60% with a volume today at 15 million, with an average of 500,000, with a 21 million in float. So good relative volume, low float. And does this have news? Shares are trying to strategic growth priorities. So they got some news. And they hit all of the criteria for relative volume, low float. CLBS, not really liking CLBS, announced definitive merger agreement. They're gapping up around 17% with 3.5 million in volume today, with an average of 200,000. So that's a good relative volume over 10x, with the medium float just sitting under 60 million. So this is one to watch, but not the best because it also is choppy. We also have NUTX. Josh is watching this one. NUTX is up 18%. With around 1x relative volume and 300 in float. So the volume's not there. The float is stupid high. So I'm going to keep, this is more of a back burner play, possibly towards yesterday's high at 1391. We have the close yesterday, or the break over that. We have room up to 1770, well, 1783. Over $10, this thing could rip up to 11, no problem. Yeah, next after 10, next target's 11, and then you have 12, and then you have that 1381. So let's keep this on watch for NUTX. Right now, we're just sitting on our hands. We have around 7 minutes left till market open. We are going to just be sitting on our hands. All right, we have AFib. It is getting a nice break with a nice increase in volume, but I'm not going to take it. We have VIVK, not really looking to take it. We are gapping up to 3. Oh, VIVK. Let's go ahead and identify our levels here for VIVK. We closed at 171. We bounced off 274 and had some resistance at 4. Break over this high. We do have some room to fill. I mean, our next target would be around 650. If we do break over that previous high, we do come up to 650, which is very unlikely in my opinion, because we have this strong selling pressure. If we go and look, we can see that we popped up, had very light volume with strong selling pressure coming into 550. So we are going to see a lot of profit taking up to $4 to $5 area. In that zone, we are going to see a lot of profit taking. So let's go ahead and identify it around around this area from 4 to 5. I think there's going to be a lot of profit taking, and this is where we're going to look to take some profits as well. Let's go ahead and move this over. We're going to be looking to take profits from 450 to 5 in this area. Again, that's where we're going to be looking to sell. We're not going to be looking to buy into this area. Now, let's see if we can break over and reclaim VWAP. With COSM, I do want to see this hold this previous low, 224. If we can hold that area, that would be a nice possible entry. We have a very nice possible washout long here, down to the 200 SMA, rip back up into VWAP. That's a nice 7% chance, or 8% chance. You get a perfect 9%. If you can get it at 130, you're risking around 3.5%, so you do have to take smaller size. So we'll see what we can do here. I'm currently just sitting on my hands. Thank you guys for stopping and thank you for the mic. Woo! Stir. Awesome. Much. We're at 100 likes already. I know we can get to 1,000. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's do it. Again, trading's boring. Trading's risky. I've been on a 5-day red streak. Down around, there's around 100. I'm down around 175 in the past 5 days. So you know you can't really you don't know when you're going to have your losing streaks. You don't know when you're going to have your winning streaks. You just need to need to play it safe, play it smart. Always have trade plans. All right. We have good morning, Marcus. I mean, VIVK could be a nice washout long. So is COSM. Right now, I'm not too sure about which one is going to be better. I do think we're going to see COSM have a better washout long, just because we are, holding this uptrend. So let's see what this is. I want to hold this uptrend, possibly for a move back up to 290. I think we can move back up to 290 for the break up of 290. Break of 290, I could see it really rip up to 350 with really no problem. So let's see if we can get a washout long here. I'm going to try to scale in with half and half here, see if we can possibly get a nice bounce, or I might scale in with around 100, or not 100, maybe like 75% of my position, just because I don't want to risk more than what I need to, because I have to risk 22. So since I'm risking 222, I'm going to be looking for a nice pop. MS console. Why yesterday dump? Just happens, you know. I think we did break. Yep, there it is. We broke out of the diamond top pattern for the SPY. This is what I'm looking at on the SPY and the daily here. We have around 53 seconds left. A nice diamond top pattern. This is a bearish pattern. We just broke to the downside, had a retest, and broke lower. Break this low, which we did in after hours yesterday at 413. I mean, if we break 310, I'll most likely look to catch some puts, some longer term puts, because I think we're going to see the SPY drop significantly. So let's go ahead and actually go back to COSM here, and let's see if we can actually get a nice bounce. I'd be looking for a nice entry at 230. Stops are currently around 8 cents away. If I can get 8 cents, that would be around that would be around $40 in loss if I can get it 230 now. But if we can get a rip back up to 250, whoo, 20 cents, that'd be around $100. So this is a 2-to-1 risk to reward. Don't buy the panic pop. Watch for the rejection off VWAP. People are going to be looking to sell at VWAP. Watch out for the panic. Yep, there it is. Doesn't look like there's a lot of selling pressure at all. So I'm going to look to jump. I mean, I want to give it a little bit of time. I want to give it some time to develop. We have VIVK, COSM. Again, we're 1 minute into the market. Let's not force ourselves to jump into a trade. Let's kind of let the trade develop. We have a CLBS with the washout. Possibly room back up to 74. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see a pullback into this area. Oh, there it is. I mean, yeah, I like that we have a lot of buying pressure here, but I really still think that we have room lower. Pretty hard selling coming in from this candle off VWAP here. We could be looking to get into a nice if we break this trend line, I'm most likely going, if we break this trend line to the downside, I'm most likely going to just leave this alone, not looking to take it. We broke lower, made a nice high. We do have a pivot high or pivot low here, but I don't like the pivot low yet. It doesn't look good. ATXS halted to the upside. I want to see some volume start to step in here from COSM before I actually look to jump in on anything, because I'm not I don't trust it yet. We're right at the 50 SMA on the daily. If we can break over this, I think we have a lot of room up to 3. Right at the 200 SMA here. Let's see it. We're getting some buying pressure coming in. Stops right now have to be around, oh, missed it. Nice inside candle here through the wicks. Very light volume. I don't know if people are looking to sell here or what, but we could keep a nice, I'm waiting just a little bit. What happens when we usually gap up on this stock? I don't really see. We don't really have much gap ups. Not really seeing this. This thing could dump off here. Just letting it be patient. Letting it be patient. Or I am being patient, excuse me. There's 230, there's 226, there's 227, there's 222, there's 220. Are we going to get halted to the downside? Our halt level to the downside is at 191. We're just very far away. I don't think we're going to see it crack that. So where's the area that we're going to look to see a nice support? I think our next level support is at 209. We'll see if we can get a nice retest here. 209 back up to 210, back up to 230 potentially. We're pretty far away from the mean at the moment. We're at 28 in the RSI. I want to see it keep coming back to 210, possibly look for a nice bounce here off of 210, back up to 230 to retest this area. Looking for around 20 cents. We have VIVK moving. Okay, we got a nice really strong buying candle. Oh. Just absolutely get hammered to the downside. What's going on? Get hammered off VWAP. Absolutely getting killed. CLBS. Let's see a nice pullback. Let's see a nice move lower to a pause. This could be a nice move higher up into VWAP. RSI is at 24. I think there's a better support at 2. RSI is at 23. We have CLBS is moving up. Let's see a pullback here. Could have an inside candle. Want to see a pullback? Oh, nope. We're getting high volume on this candle, but low spread. Whoa, sorry, did not mean to hit y'all. That was probably pretty loud. Whoa, my mic is now falling over. What is going on here? Sorry if you guys can hear this. Oh. All right. That's good. Very high volume off VWAP. Oh, there's the pop. We're getting a nice volume. We're coming up to retest this area around 225, I believe. We have a lot of volume now on this candle. We'll see if it gets rejected here. If VIVK gets rejected here, we might have a head and shoulders pattern. Not the cleanest pattern, but you know, we have the first high, then the middle high, which is the highest point, and the third high, which should be lower than the previous high. So we'll have to see if we do get rejected off VWAP here. Pretty strong selling pressure here. VIVK. We got profits already. We got George up 7.5 $120 on VERU. Kevin Cornier up $420 on the day. Awesome already. Profits and profits, chat. I love it. Over VWAP, I mean, I'm not a huge fan. We are over VWAP now, but the volume is not there. Let's see what we have the halt level at 397. Let's see it come up and break over 360. We have a lot of selling. So we got to really take into what, like, this is a little scary. Yeah, there it is. There's another false breakout over VWAP. People are looking to take it for the break over 360, break over this previous high, the high of day, or room back up to 4 and then 450 and 5. We are coming into a lot of resistance at VWAP and some selling. Right now, those buyers are in control, but we did come into selling pressure because we have a low spread, large wick. Let's see if we can break over this previous high at 355. Very light volume on this candle. Let's see if this can let's see if this can get going. Could be a cup and handle, possibly. We'll see. We have to see. I do like that we, I mean, not really. We could have the 9 EMA squeeze on the 5-minute squeezes out of the VWAP up to $4. We have to see a decreasing volume pullback here for the possible break. Now, I would be looking to take. I'd be looking to enter in around 3 stages, with around 150 in each. Let's see this pullback here. Again, your stops have to be below 312. So if your stops have to be below 312, you're risking a lot. Coming into some selling, we see this very light selling pressure here. I might look to I actually missed the entry off 337. I'm not going to chase it here because it's over 10 cents. And 3, 2. Oh, I thought it was going to continue to break. Let's see if the bid pops over this. Yep, there's 353. Watch out for the fake out. I mean, there's been so many fake outs here. It's pumped up, consolidated. Now we're pumping up, trying to break out of this kind of consolidation pattern. It's right now. I'm not confident in the play. I'm not confident in this play, so I'm not going to take any. I did miss my entry off 336. I was looking to enter, but I was slow. We are coming into a lot of resistance here, breaking over the high. People are looking to take profits so we'll see. People who are holding the bag, they're holding the bag. They're going to be getting out at break even. So might as well just, or with a smaller loss. So, well, I mean, even if they're short selling, actually, excuse me. Yeah. So if people bought in this area, they're going to be looking to sell at a break even or potentially for a small loss. We have a nice break over this area, which is what I do like to see. I want to see a strong close. We have 15 seconds left until this candle closes. Break over the intraday high, which is what I like to see. We're coming into a lot of the highest volume on the day on a small candle. Let's see a pullback here. Doesn't want to. Just halt level up is at 420, so it's far away to get halted. All right, let's see VIVK. Here, possibly break over 380. Let's see a break over 380. Let's see the bids go over 380. Bids are at 378, 390, 380. Coming into this area. Wasn't able to capitalize on this move. I was slow looking to enter, but wasn't able to. Let's see a pullback here and retest this high of day. Possibly this area at 360. Let's see a decreasing volume pullback. We're coming up into 4. I want to see a pullback. Yep, there's the pullback. We're going to be looking to scale in here. Let's see a pullback down into this level. Stops have to be below VWAP, so I'm risking around 20 cents here for the possibility to gain 35. So that's the risk to reward is not 2 to 1. I mean, the first target is over 1 to 1, but I don't think it's 2 to 1 yet. And if we break over 4, I mean, we have plenty of possibilities to rip up to 450 and 480, and it's going to continue to run. They had a micro pullback at 381. It's looking like it's going to continue to rip. Be careful. We're ripping over in this area. Now we could come into a lot of area where people are looking to sell. 318, 418, 419. This would have been a perfect entry off this low, but I wasn't able to capitalize on it. Want to see a micro pullback here into this area. Very quick, 408. Let's see this pullback here coming into this area. I want to see a pullback for a nice we're going to try up to 450. I'm going to be selling into 450 for the possible move. So let's see what we can do. We have a nice inside candle. RSI is at 70. Like to see that, but I also want to see this pullback a little bit more. I like this decreasing volume. We have around 13 seconds until this candle closes. Want to see this? Want to see the 9 EMA come up. I don't want to see it rip too much because I do need to put my stops in a good area. Right now, a good area for your stops is the high a day would be back below 365. I'm going to be looking to enter somewhere in this area. I want to see this pull back a little bit more. I don't want to see it break here. If it breaks here, it's okay. I'm not going to chase it, but it's just a missed opportunity because I like to see the underlying buying pressure, and I don't see it at the moment. Here we go. We have a lot of buying pressure here, but I do think we're going to come into some. I do think we're going to see some more people taking profits. Once we break this low, yeah, there's more people. More people are going to start taking profits. Here's the dump. It's coming down now. Pull back a little bit more. We're starting to see some selling pressure. I want to see another candle come in. We have around 2 seconds left. I want to see a nice washout into this area. I don't want to see it rip. Okay, it's just gonna go, I guess. Okay. I want to see a bigger pullback. I didn't like this pullback. This is not a big enough pullback for me to actually trust it. But it's going to continue to move, which is fine. I mean, 412 or 420. I mean, if we break over this high with a lot of momentum, I do think we're going to see this rip up and get halted to the upside, because the halt level right now is at 469, which is not that far away. We're around 60 cents away. I mean, yeah, that's pretty far, but this thing could move. This thing has a low float with high relative volume and news. So we are currently up 140% on the day. Let's see if this can actually hold. I want to see this pull back down into VWAP, into this area around 374, so I can get a very, very nice entry. We have next candles open. I don't want to see this break. It's most likely going to break here, but I'm not chasing it. My entry would have been down at 391. Not looking to take it with decreasing volume. Watch out for the false breakout here. Watch out for the false breakout. You got to be careful for that at 420. We have very light volume. Break over 420. We're either going to take out a lot of short sellers, or we're going to have a nice false breakout. We're going to pop up. People are going to be looking to sell, and we're going to get rejected back down because there's not a lot of people buying at the moment, and we're going to see a lot of people sell. Let's see what happens here. We do have we have a lot of support down at this area. Let's see it break over that 320 level, or that 420 level. If we can break over 420, it's going to possibly rip up to 440. With the possibility as well with the false breakout, we have high volume on this candle, which is a smaller spread. We have 3 seconds left. I do think we're going to see some selling, or we're going to see some move, a move lower. So we have previous high. I mean, let's see a pullback here. I want to see a bigger pullback. I don't want to see you break. Oh, man. Oh. Come on, let's see this pullback. I know you want to. I know you want to pull back. We have decreasing volume while we're consolidating sideways. Your stops have to be at VWAP or below VWAP, so I'm waiting for a better pullback here. I like how it's pulling back more slowly and not extremely fast. So we have VWAP at VWAP is still around 20 cents away. You're risking around you're risking around 20 cents here if you look to enter. If we see the bids below 381, we'll most likely come down to 370, 384, 385. There it is. We close below the 9 EMA. Let's see what happens. I want to see a pull back down to 374. I'm going to look to scale in my first position. Stops are below the previous intraday high at 360. 360 is my stop. I'm going to be looking to risk around 10 to 15 cents. So I want to come into around 375. We're starting to see the action here. I'm looking like the volume's not there. Decrease. So I mean, not a huge fan of this. I should have gone in with the starter position. Stops pretty tight, 382. We have a nice pivot low here. Let's see the micro pullback. I don't think this is going to stop, though. Do not think this is going to stop. But we do have light volume. We're starting to get that increasing volume. Buyers are starting to step in here. Here it is. It looks like we're about to go up for the break. And now the stock's moving. Break over the intraday high at 421. We're going to see this absolutely rip. Let's see a nice micro pullback here. Let's go ahead and go in a little bit. Our stops are below. Looking for the break up into this area. Sell. There. Nice false breakout. So I was looking for a nice pop and was able to get out with the false breakout for just under $1.60 of loss. I lost around a cent there. My entry was at 407. So I entered at 407. I was looking for the pop over up to 420. We saw it up to 422. I got around 13 short or long. I was long for the break, and I immediately sold off because I saw the false breakout and just took a small loss in the day. Just a small starter position. Which is okay. That's fine. And we knew it was going to come up into this area and get some selling. I like how we have false breakout. This could be a market maker move. Come down lower, and then before we actually rip over through the high a day and continue to move. So it's all good. I'm glad I was able to get out of that with a very, very small loss. We're going to see let's see if this can set up at all. We also have FEMY. Not liking it. Yeah, so I was going long on VIVK, then got out on the same candle. Was very, very quick. Nice pop up. I entered at 107. Pop up. There's 3% there, but again, I wasn't quick enough to take profits, and I thought I was going to move higher. I'm glad I was able to get out basically at break even. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I'm always welcome to constructive criticism on how I run the stream and how I can make the experience better for the viewer. Same on TikTok. That also works. Guys, give me constructive criticism. What's going on? I mean, I wanna give you guys value. I wanna help. We have no selling coming into this area. Very light volume. In KTX trying to move. Oh, yeah, this is very choppy in KTX. Again, we're coming into this area of resistance in that very strong supply zone. A lot of selling. Nice inside candle here, lighter volume. So we'll see what happens. Might be able to see it break over 1780. Break over 1780. We do have resistance at 18. And then break over 18. Our next resistance is going to be this 200 SMA on the daily. So that's what we're going to be looking for on NKTX. And you got to be careful for that daily level. Here is, man, I should have bought for the break with that. I should have bought for the break. I knew it was gonna come up and start coming into this area, but should have bought. We're coming into some selling now, so let's see if I'm in and out of this quick. LOL. Yes, hey, that's what you got to do. Now, Yasmin, are you a full-time trader? Are you a part-time trader? You're a scalper? I believe. I'm assuming. And what is your strategy per se? Do you have a strategy, or do you go off intuition, or is there a certain criteria that you're looking for? Like, my main edge is being able to use volume to my advantage and being able to see what when there's a false breakout. That's how I was able to get out here. I was looking for the nice pop, didn't see it, got out basically at break even. Watch out for the selling. Watch out for the selling. We have a fib trying to get some action, trying to get back above. I honestly like VIVK. VIVK looks pretty good. Look at the 5-minute. This looks very good. This looks like it's going to be crazy. So, I mean, honestly, I might risk a little bit more here. You're risking around, you're risking around 30 cents. A little bit more than I would like to risk, but you have a profit of gaining 60 cents potentially and rip up into a halt. I want to see a bigger pullback here. We have a nice inside candle, very light volume on the 5-minute. CYN is flagging. CYN is flagging. Let's see this start to pull back. Let's see this, a decreasing volume pullback into this area. Right now, your stops have to be around 20 cents away. Low VWAP here. $387. Don't want to see it crack 387. We don't have a lot of buying at 387. We'll see it at possibly 386. We'll see maybe some buying pressure start to come in. Woo! Likes bullish engulfing candle here. Man, I missed the entry there. I want to see a micro pullback. We have 4 seconds left on this candle. No, I missed it. I'm too hesitant. There was a great entry opportunity there. Coming into some selling. Coming into an area of resistance. But it looks like it's not going to phase it. 30 seconds left on this candle. Very high volume, low spread. We're about to see a law. I think we're gearing up to pop over this high day into this 450 area. High volume on this doji. COM didn't halt. Wow. COSM. Very light volume. I do this part-time only mornings, LOL. Set tight stop loss. I like volume as well. Yes. I'm working to be, I want this to become my full-time career. I don't know if that's your plan. If ideally you're going to have trading be your full-time career, that would be That's my end goal. No, I'm just too hesitant. But I don't want to buy into a false breakout. Watch for the break over 418. We're coming to some resistance. I mean, I don't really see much of the volume profile. We did break over that area. Let's see, 423. Let's see if it rips. I'm going to end the TikTok live stream because no one's on TikTok, but I'll keep the YouTube one open. Why not? Why not? All right. Nice decreasing volume coming up into this area, possibly for a cup and handle. This cup and handle's around 50 cents large. Might have room up to 460 here. Let's see, nice pullback into 405. I like this decreasing volume. There's 405. This decreasing volume there is a perfect entry. That would have been a perfect entry if I jumped in. Got it filled with 120 shares. A little bit risky. A little bit risky here. Looking to keep stops or below at 1. Let's see this start to break. See high volume and look for the break here. I'm going to get stopped out. Most likely. Let's see. I'm going to let the trade go. Okay, that is. Looking for a nice pop. I'm out. I was looking for the nice break. Took a small loss, 26.80 on VIVK. Gosh, that's the 6th day in a row that I've been red. What the hell? Penny stocks have been just difficult. Minus 26.8. That is unfortunate. All right, well, I think I am done for the day. Down very not very much, 2680, very small. So I think I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Thank you for stopping in. As always, trade smart, trade safe, and always have a plan. Happy hump day. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.